Hi everyone, I hope you're feeling okay today and I hope you're having a lovely Easter and not eating too much chocolate, unlike myself who is eating far too much. I've got my beautiful Eugenie with me today and I'm carrying on with doing my babies into Peter Rabbit things, and I'm going to try this on her. It's actually a little two-piece set, a little romper, blue white spots with lots of Peter Rabbits on, and a little robin on a watering can. It's got a little onesie underneath it that's got little butterfly sleeves, and it's got pink all round the edge. And I'm going to put some little dusky pink long socks on her to go with it, and have a chat. And my chat is going to be, let's just move you back a little bit so that you can see her. Just move her around. There we go. I think that's better, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, I'm going to accept, well, not accept because I laid down the challenge, but my friend Holly, I challenged her to say who her first crush was. And so I'm going to do that now, and then I will challenge somebody else to do it. So let's get my gorgeous little girl, get her undressed, and have a chat. Come on, sweetheart. Can we have your dummy? Have your dummy. Oh, there she is. So, my first crush. Well, my first crush was actually Clint Eastwood, the actor, because he was on a series called Rawhide. Come on, darling. On the television in the early 60s when I was very young, and I had an amazingly big crush on him. But that was kind of a film star before I knew he was a film star kind of thing when he was in television. So I don't think that counts for this challenge. But my first actual crush on a boy or a young man, there we go, sweetheart, let's just take this off, was when I was 12, I believe. I didn't really have much to do with boys at school or anything, so didn't bother with them a lot. There was one boy at school who, there we go, who wanted to marry me, but I said to him that I wouldn't marry him because of his surname, which was really funny because the man I actually did marry has the same surname. How ridiculous is that? There we go, Eugenie. I think Mummy's going to have to take you out of this long-sleeved onesie, aren't I? I hadn't thought of that. That's all right. It's nice and warm today, so I think we can take you out of this quite safely. Yeah, so, I mean, I didn't have a crush on him. He had a crush on me. But the first boy that I actually did have a crush on, I'm prevaricating a bit, aren't I? There we go, Eugenie. Let's get this one off you. Was, I suppose you'd call him the baker boy. In the days when I was growing up, we had a lot of people that used to actually deliver things to your home because there weren't the kind of big supermarkets that we've got now. There we go, sweetheart. There we go, baby girl. So we had a baker that used to come round, and strangely enough, his name was Mr. Ham. You'd expect him to be a butcher, wouldn't you? But he was a baker. And Mr. Ham used to have a young boy that helped him occasionally, and his name was David. And I suppose he was about 18, 19. There we go, sweetheart. Let's put this little top on you. And, oh, he was lovely. I really liked him. I had a terrible crush on him. I mean, he didn't always come to the door. They used to take it in turns going to different houses. But they'd come with a big basket full of different breads and cakes and all sorts. And he had all sorts of other things in the van if you wanted to go out to the van, you know, tin cuds and stuff. There we go, sweetheart. Up you come. Let's just pull this down for her. There we go. Anyway, whenever Mr. Ham came to the back door, I used to let my mum, or I didn't kind of say I'd go, but if it was ever David, I'd go. And he was really nice. He lovely man, well, young boy. And he had like dark hair and brown eyes, and oh, I had such a crush on him. I really did. And he was always really nice to me. And I think that he knew that I had a crush on him. He never said anything. I think he knew. And he was really kind. I was only a young girl. There we go, sweetheart. Over you go. Have we got a little button on? Oh, no, it hasn't got a button on it. I thought it did have. It's got a little sign on the back saying Peter Rabbit. But yeah, he was always really kind, and chatted with me and flirted with me a bit, you know. But he wasn't interested in me at all. I was far too young for him. But he was really nice. I really liked him. And my other sisters used to tease me something terrible about him. I'd say, oh, it's David. Sue, I want to go to the door. You know, and giggle. And, of course, Sue did want to go to the door. And I did. This is a bit big for you, baby, isn't it? Never mind. We don't mind things roomy. No. So, yeah, they used to be really horrible, teasing me. Come on, sweetheart. Let's just take you up. There we go. And they used to... I was the only girl in my family that had glasses. I was the only one that had bad eyes. And they always used to say, boys don't make passes at girls that wear glasses. Which is an old saying. And I mean, he never did make a pass at me. I was well below his radar. But my goodness, did I fancy that boy. Something terrible. And it's weird because I always had crushes on older people. I think it's because I was a daddy's girl. I tended to go for older boys and older men. Well, not older men, old men, but you know what I mean. Older than myself, a lot older, not just a couple of years. So, yeah. That looks cute on her. It is big, but that's okay. I don't mind it. It's quite billowy round her. It's quite cute, isn't it? Love her. She's so cute. I'll pop her little socks on. So, yeah, he was my first real crush, as in, you know, not a film star. But, yeah, really, really liked him. Oh, they're way too big, darling. Mummy's going to have to rethink that. And get you some smaller socks. But yeah, lovely, lovely boy. I often wonder where he is. I don't think I ever knew his name. You know, his surname, to look him up. But yeah, I often wonder how he is. Let's get some little pink socks. Or should we have some white ones? I'll put some little frilly white socks on instead. So yeah, he was my first crush. And I didn't get to snog him, Holly, at all. Unlike yourself, who, I don't know if you've seen Holly's video, but she spent hours snogging her first crush. My goodness. Only in America, of course, they say making out. When I used to play the Sims game, I used to think, goodness, what's making out? Until I clicked on them and got them to do it, and then I knew. Oh, so cute on her. Look at those little socks. They're gorgeous. I think I might put a hairband on her as it's Easter. Oh yeah, did I say Happy Easter? I think I did. Happy Easter, everybody. Let me just do her hair. I might put a little headband on her today. Yeah, so that was kind of my first real crush, and he was a lovely boy. He really was. He had a lot of patience with me because he could obviously see that I was smitten with him, but he never took advantage of it or anything. He was just really kind and, you know, nice, lovely boy. But I never bothered with Mr. Ham if he came to the back door. I think Mr. Ham was about 60, or he looked that to me. There we go, sweetheart. Let me find you a pretty headband. I'll just pause you for a minute. There we go. I think this will look really pretty because it's a lovely different blues and some pink. And I think that'll look quite nice on her for Easter. There we go, sweetheart. Have a little curl in the front. There we go. How bonny does that look? Oh, she looks so cute. Let me bring you around so you can see. It's really pretty Easter headband for her. She looks adorable, doesn't she? She's such a pretty girl. Say, big kisses to my sister Agnes. Big kisses to my godmother Lucy. Love you both. Hope you're having a good Easter. So there she is. Let's give her a doo-doo. Her Easter bunny. I think she looks adorable in that, doesn't she? Hope you enjoyed seeing her today. I didn't do my usual Sunday discussion. I was so taken up with my new baby yesterday I forgot to do my challenge, so sorry about that, Holly. But there you go. There she is, and I've done my challenge, and I would like to pass the challenge on to my friend SuzyQ at SuzyQ's Happy Haven. I'd like to know who your first crush was. And if you'd like to do this and then pass it on to someone else, we can have fun passing it around. Okay? So have a good rest of your day. Love you, ladies and gentlemen. Mwah.